Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Danny Olmo. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. And here's Raul. Oh, they can break here. And it's Rodri. Oh, that's delightful. That's a shade optimistic. Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Rodri. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks getting up there! And it's a goal! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a promising position. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vinicius Junior. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Bale. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a smartly directed ball. Chiellini. Now it's Bale. Ibrahimovic is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's a... Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their lead. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior running at top gear. Shot at goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Robertson. That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Oh, important interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. And Robertson. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Ronaldinho. Carvajal finding himself. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Oh, this looks sharp. Chiellini with the slide tackle there. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes gets on his bike and on the move. He's going for goal! Superb from Gattuso! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Yokohama F. Marinos now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Ferdinand cuts it out. This ended up in no man's land.
Yokohama F. Marinos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. Robertson. Denilson. He won't be happy with that one. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rodri. Vinicius Junior is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's It's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Robertson has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's their second corner of the game. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
Match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their first effort on goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. Brilliantly cut out. Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Main tries a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And tries from a long way out. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a cute ball. He's had a shot! Well, got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Menu plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's O'Shea. Yokohama F. Marinos very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. He is through here. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Edmilson. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos elects to cross. That's an excellent interception. Pirlo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Bale. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's straight offside. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Platini. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo gets into a good position. Can he get away here? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Thailand, number 17.
Yokohama
Platini.
F. Marinos
Number
get the
10.
ball rolling for the second
Johan
period.
Cruyff. Number 18, Pelé.
Roberto Carlos
Coming on the
making
field,
good progress.
Number 23,
And here's Menu.
Zola. Number 20, Karl-Heinz
And this is
Rummenigge.
Ibrahimovic.
Number 5,
He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he latch on to this?
Thailand definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bruno Fernandes goes short, showing good feet. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Caresses it through. Header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bale. 60 minutes played. And this is a decent chance!
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his... And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is one way to stop him. He has a look up. That has been slung wide. Turan gives no quarter whatsoever. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Eto'o! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is a nice touch. And the pass is intercepted.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yokohama F. Marinos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Menu.
substitution for Thailand, number 4, Peeler. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Vieira. Substitution
Now it's
taking
Bullet.
place.
Bullet! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. Czech claims comfortably. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Good, strong midfield running here. Nice interception, well timed. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Ibrahim, and the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And in a trice, the substitute... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's that, the end. Yokohama F. Marinos have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Thuram, spread to the right. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Played into space. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan are already chasing the game. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Defending here is really tight. Now it's Eto'o. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he's only too happy to take... Big chance! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Odo. O'Shea. Looking to play him in. Mainu. That's tidy. And this is Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Gets a good foot in there. Roberto Carlos gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Mainu. Mainu! Fantastic from Mainu! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. It's Ibrahimovic! Lacking in accuracy. Back to the keeper it goes. Vieira. Distributed tidily. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
He is through here. Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Pretty robust defending.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. It's out for a goal kick. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get on the end of this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's finished. And the shot! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Yokohama F. Marinos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Ferdinand does well not to be outdone there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet tries to play it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Eto'o. Odo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Xavi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Yokohama F. Marinos have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Yokohama F. Marinos leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That has not gone well. And it's Menu. Oh, super ball! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Oh, sweet feet. O'Shea. The ball has bounced loose now. Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. He came in hard, very hard. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Bale!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's got away. Chance, surely! That's travelling a long way. There's a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 37,
Messi.
Number
Yokohama
9,
F. Marinos
Vinicius
are, of course, in a
Junior.
position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Bruno Fernandes.
And he's managed to get free.
Coming on the field.
Neither of these two want to come off
16,
second best.
Rodri. Number 7,
Spread it left.
Doku. Number
Delivers with
20,
whip.
Gullit.
And he's taking no
Substitution in
chances
progress.
there. Gullit, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gullit. Now it's Bale. Bale. Lovely. Now then. Shot at goal! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Yokohama F. Marinos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ibrahimovic is firing after that one. Baresi. Crunching tackle. Now it's Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Doku. Looking here to chip it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. O'Shea. And it's for Marlon. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Odo. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And Gullit! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A moment that needed Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when...
It's Bale! Played out to the left flank. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball. Bale. Flashes it up, getting up there! It's hit the upright. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Doku. O'Shea. And this is Bale. Now it's Bullet! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ended up in no man's land. It's really nicely played. Bale's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. There will be a throw-in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Schlotterbeck. And here's Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Yokohama F. Marinos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Now McTominay. Gerrard. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Neymar goes short. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale. Rodri. And this is Hullet. That has been cut short. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That is good progress on the left. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vinicius Junior getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's managed... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance, surely! Doku. Pass somewhat off target. This is a promising chance! And he should have made them pay.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No way through. And here's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
with a first moment of real
Number
significance.
9.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Aims beyond the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top drawer! They are purring, truly purring! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Chance to deliver. And that should get the job done. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Some good persistent defending here. Has a look and plays it forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. He's onside. Chance, surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. And nicely intercepted. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Bale. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision he's made there. He should have trusted his instincts.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he can thump it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's got the beating of his man. Pull it. Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Fernandes, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bruno Fernandes, great vision. Oh, good take and oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Hullet. No way through, so back it comes. And that was very necessary. But where it came from, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A probing pass. It's played through for him. Van der Sar can get it clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. 15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it out wide. He's got away. Tries the cross. It's rising! It's there! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Yokohama F. Marinos have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hullet. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Hullet. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Yokohama F. Marinos with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Yokohama F. Marinos leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Nistelrooy, he's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Pinches it off him. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's been decent chance! Goal! And that for him is goal number 10. That was a given, it always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for a runner.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bale. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. Oh no, this does not look good. Now the delivery. Oh, good climb. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Yokohama F. Marinos still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Juve. Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
He's having a shot! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice control. And it's made its way to him, and he's found a way past. Juve short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos. He shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Hullet. Lovely ball and a real jewel. And he's stuck it away. And they are right back within touch. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Doku, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Menu, searching pass he's played there. He is through here. And a chance! Doku! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved...
And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Celtic appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard venturing down the left. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Celtic are looking to go forward now. Now it's Berbatov. This is a promising build-up. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Yokohama F. Marinos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players...
Chance! That is it! And no mistake! Not got that quite right. That ball looks a good one. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He has found the way through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Howson. McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Girassi. Bullet. And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. He read that really well and stopped it. Yokohama F. Marinos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Isco. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And here's Hullet. Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, what about a counter-attack?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Bale. Mainu. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a... He's had a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover them.
Girassi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Girassi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Yokohama F. Marinos firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There they go, hunting in packs. And this is Berbatov. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard with the short one. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Looking to play him in. Vermeer. Isco. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Berbatov. Oh, he's having a go! It's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's worked it through. Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are...
Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Vinicius Junior currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Girassi, and the shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Celtic cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Yokohama F. Marinos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. No, that was never going to make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in a great position here. Drives it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Isco. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Cisco! And it's in! Celtic are all square. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yokohama F. Marinos are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Dybala. That looks a good ball through. Terrific effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Celtic clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pull it. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to break at pace. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Matheus Cunha. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Gattuso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He might be in here! So it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
He's having a shot! Well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Yokohama F. Marinos have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And this is Bale. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Big chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
McAllister. Gerassi. Spread out to the left. That's Rijkaard. Yokohama F. Marinos leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serves up across. No foul, says the referee. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he is dashing away. Ibrahimovic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Lopez. Serginho has the space to scheme. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Menu. Ibrahimovic. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He leaps for it! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, easy pickings there. O'Shea. Fermin powering forward here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in a great position here. O'Shea. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. And it's Berbatov. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Good ball, good take. Bruno Fernandes, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Isco. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lopez. Berbatov. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Serginho. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now, this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Yokohama F. Marinos sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And here is the first touch of the second half. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Bale. There's the header! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get Bale! Isco.
This is the time you need that pace.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Isco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's picked his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Throw it. Isco. Vermi. And Berbatov. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Doku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Girassi. O'Shea. Now it's Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Isco. Now it's Lopez. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to...
Bullish header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
F. Marinos have their second corner now.
Number 10, Berbatov.
Terrific! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Number 27.
And another try!
Coming on
And
the field,
somehow he kept it out.
Sheshko. Number 18, Dybala. Number 17, Matthias Cunha. Number 11, Park Ji-sung. Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. And Messi! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Yokohama F. Marinos get their 4th corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rodri going forward. And it's Messi looking for the run. And this is Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gattuso. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Can he finish? Vinicius Junior. Messi. Nicely aimed pass.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Some resolute defending there. And here's Bale. Ferdinand. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Isco. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Isco. That ball looks a good one. Dybala. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Here's a shot! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Girassi. And here's Park Ji-sung. Might be danger here. Serginho. A header! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's O'Shea. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good read, needed to be. Berbatov. And now the breakaway. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. Park Ji-sung, Berbatov, and Berbatov! And no mistake! They are purring, truly purring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Celtic are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out to the left flank. Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's destined for the flank. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Played out towards the right wing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Berbatov. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Berbatov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Oh, what has happened here? Serginho plays it short. And this is Park Ji-sung. Neymar. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Always goal side. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Oh, they can break here. Neatly clipped into space. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Park Ji-sung.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's good running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes ploughing through the middle. He's having a shot! That's another chance! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Yokohama F. Marinos cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Terrific! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Yokohama F...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now this could be Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Baresi. McAllister. That is good alertness. Rocher is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Threads one in, and he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. And he's quick to get rid. Vinicius Junior currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Girassi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there.
Yokohama F. Marinos have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough up?
Chance for a shot! Goal! Celtic! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Celtic have their lead. We expected better, and so did he.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Park Ji-sung. McAllister. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Celtic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Berbatov. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Rodri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Celtic.
Number 3 coming up.
Serginho. Number 11. Park Ji-sung. Number 10.
Towering header! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there.
He's had a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's done very well to get to that.
Paulo Dybala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 22, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 17.
They've played it short.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
The most accurate pass. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. That's going wide left. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Oh, good finish! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Sharp, simple, satisfying, he just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. He is through here. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So can they do it again?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bale, big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there.
Doku! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach.
6 added minutes has been
A
indicated.
2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Bale! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Dybala. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort.